Hi guys, Olive here. Today I'm going to do the 25 bookish facts about me video. I think this might have been a tag at one point, but I'm not sure who created it. I'm not sure where it got started, but I've seen it bouncing around BookTube lately and it seemed like something really fun, albeit very difficult to do because it is very hard to think about 25 bookish facts about yourself. Seriously, try to sit down and do it. It's rough. But after several whole days of thinking about 25 bookish things about myself, I have come up with a handy dandy list. Number 1, I have my library card memorized. Number 2, I got chastised by my first grade teacher for bringing too many books into class on the first day. Number 3, I was raised by a single mom and we did not have that much money for new books. So I was able to borrow books from the lovely family who provided before and after school care for me or for us. And that was literally what got me out of bed in the morning. My mom would come in and say, hey, you might be able to borrow a book if we get there early enough. And that would motivate me to get out of bed. Number 4, this book, Saturday by Anne McEwen, was the book that I read for a college class that helped spark my love of reading again. Number 5, I learned my way around my current city, which I've been only living in for a few years, by scoping out library book sales and then navigating my way to them. Number 6, it is my absolute favorite weekend activity to get up early, get slightly beautified, get a cup of coffee, and take a crisp 20 to a library book sale, come home with a ton of books and $15 in change. Number 7, on weekends where there are no library book sales, tear, my husband and I tend to go to this one specific coffee shop, and then we look at each other and say, do you want to do anything else? And the answer is always, let's go to Half Price Books. Thus, it has become a little bit of a weekend ritual for us to go get coffee and go to Half Price Books. We never, ever intend for it to happen, but it happens anyway, and it's pretty awesome. Number 8, I have a stack of books next to this bookshelf, so over there, of books that have yet to be hauled. When the book stack is getting ready to fall over, that's when I know a haul is overdue. Number 9, I'm able to listen to audiobooks at the maximum speed because I'm from the East Coast and we really do talk this fast. The Gilmore Girls never seem to talk that fast to me because I have always talked that fast, and my best friend and former college roommate talks even faster than I do, so fast that it's almost another language. Number 10, I have a novel bouncing around in my brain that who knows if I'll ever get around to writing. Number 11, I don't talk about this very often, but I have an eye issue called convergence insufficiency. It's not that uncommon of a problem. You may have it and not even know about it, but it's an issue where your eyes have trouble focusing, like coming together up close. It's caused by a lot of reading, a lot of up close activity. I was lucky enough to work with an eye therapist for a while, and I'll probably have to work with him again in the future to help train my eyes or really train my brain to focus in on a text for a prolonged period of time without causing my eyes to strain too much. I also got a prescription for a pair of eyeglasses. These are them. To wear over my contacts while I read. I need to do this more often than I'm doing right now, but these reduce the prescription of my distance contacts because I am nearsighted, thus making it easier for my eyes to focus up close. Your eyes have to fight through that prescription when you're looking at something up close, so these reduce the prescription to make that less difficult. If you're getting headaches while you read or getting extremely tired for no reason while you read, you might be suffering from this. It was hard for me to read a lot for a really long time because I kept falling asleep. That's because my eyes were straining and making me really tired. I thought I just had a really exceptionally comfortable couch. No, I have convergence insufficiency. I got these specific glasses because I'm like, if I have to wear these, I want them to be very obnoxious. So I think they're fun. Okay, back to normal. Number 12, I'd say about 95% of my books are used books. I just prefer them. Number 13, I love finding old notes, old receipts, marginalia in the used books that I do own. It is so exciting to think about the life that that book led before I owned it. Number 14, I have a really, really good memory to the point where I can remember titles, authors, and synopses of books of pretty much everything that I hear about on BookTube, Book Riot, anywhere on the Bookish internet. I use that then to become a book recommendation machine, sometimes unsolicited, for pretty much everyone I know. If I'm talking to you and something reminds me of a book that you might enjoy reading, I will tell you about it. Number 15, I desperately want to be an audiobook narrator. I've had several people say here on BookTube and in my real life that they like my voice and find it soothing or comforting, and I like to think that that helps my chances. Number 16, I am much more used to reading with noise and commotion around me than I used to be, because ever since I moved in with the man who became my husband, I am used to reading while he is playing video games, which are loud, and him cursing at the video games loudly. Number 17, I like to pick out a bookmark that matches the book I'm reading. Number 18, I don't really like starting new books. I prefer my reading experience when I'm about 100 pages into the book, or when the book has captured me and I feel like I'm living within that book a little bit. I think this is what keeps me away from really enjoying short stories, because the time I get to that point, the short story is over. Number 19, I prefer powerful, to the point language over flowery language. It's not much of a surprise given that I'm a very, very logical person. Number 20, most conversations with me normally include an element of, that reminds me of a book I read, and then a description of what I learned from that book, even if it's only tangentially related. Number 21, I prefer reading in print, but I am obsessed with the function on e-readers of looking up a word in the dictionary. I love looking up new words, and e-reading makes it so easy. Number 22, my favorite time to listen to audiobooks is when I'm in the kitchen, cooking, cleaning, anything in the kitchen. I just find it more fun there. Number 23, like Erica from Erica Rayable, when she did this tag, when my husband and I were shopping for houses, which we have put on hold for a year, unfortunately, I was pretty insistent that we find a house with built-in bookcases. Number 24, it is a dream of mine to get my Russian language skills good enough to read a novel in Russian. And last, number 25, I am planning on going to Book Riot Live this year. I was heartbroken when it just was not possible for me to go last year, but I am definitely going to try my absolute hardest to get there this year. I am pretty sure that's going to be possible. So if you're going to Book Riot Live, I'd love to meet you. So those were 25 bookish facts about me. It was a lot of fun thinking of these, even if it was challenging to think about 25 whole bookish things about myself. If you have any comments, you can of course leave them down in the comments section. If you want to find me anywhere on social media, all links are down below. I hope you're having a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye.